Picture spending years without being able to take more than a few steps in any direction. No running. No choosing where to rest. No feeling the cool ground after a summer rain. That was Gaia's entire world. A little dog who spent her life tied to a short rope, in a space so small she could barely turn around, with a makeshift shelter that offered almost no protection from the blazing sun or the pouring rain. Right beside her, another dog, also chained, also forgotten. Both of them living like they were nothing more than property, receiving nothing in return but neglect and loneliness. Dogs are naturally social animals. They need to explore, sniff around, play and connect. When a dog is kept chained permanently, the effects are devastating. Chronic stress builds up. Deep anxiety sets in. Behaviors that would never exist in a loving home begin to take over. The spark in their eyes fades. Their bodies stay tense. The joy that is the very signature of every dog slowly gets crushed by the cruel routine of captivity. By the time Gaia was rescued, she was underweight, visibly stressed and carrying in her body every single mark of a life that had never given her the chance to simply be a dog. Everything changed because of one phone call. Someone saw what was happening. Someone refused to look away. The Self-Adopt Project, an animal rescue organization based in Curitiba, in southern Brazil, received the tip and headed straight to the property, alongside a local environmental crimes detective named Guilherme Dias. When they arrived and found both dogs living in those conditions, the outrage was immediate. The detective, who deals with cases like this regularly, could not hide what he felt. He described the scene as something that angers anyone who truly loves animals and fights every day for stories of love, respect, and new beginnings for such innocent creatures. Ana Masso, from the Rescue Project, took one look at Gaia and knew there was no walking away. Both dogs were rescued that same day and left that place for good. Before we get to the moment that brought everyone to tears, if you have not subscribed to this channel yet, now is the perfect time. Real stories like Gaia's are here every single week. Inscreva-se no canal e siga acompanhando notícias e histórias reais. Subscribe and keep following real news and real stories. Gaia was taken to a foster home, and that is where something happened that no one present will ever forget. The moment she stepped onto grass for the very first time, she stopped. She just stood there for a few seconds, as if her whole body needed to process what she was feeling. The softness under her paws, the coolness of it, the smell, the freedom of walking without a rope yanking her back. It looked like the first time. And it probably was. The rescue team captured that moment and described it in a way that is both simple and heartbreaking. She seemed like she had never known what it felt like to walk on grass, had never known what it felt like to move freely. While millions of dogs across the country curl up on couches every night, Gaia had spent years knowing nothing but a short rope and a patch of dry dirt. After the rescue came the part most people never see. Vet visits, blood work, proper nutrition to help her regain the weight she had lost, medications, and the quiet, patient work of teaching her to trust humans again. None of that happens without support. Detective Diaz put out a call to the community. Anyone who can help, whether through donations, food, supplies, or simply sharing the story, will be making a direct difference in the lives of animals whose only shot at a new beginning exists because people still care. Gaia is still looking for her forever home. She is ready to learn that leashes do not have to hurt, that mealtime can be something to look forward to, and that somewhere out there, someone will call her name with nothing but love in their voice. If you want to help, whether by adopting, fostering, donating, or sharing, visit the Projeto Me Audote on Instagram at @Projeto Me Audote to find out how. Because every animal deserves to be somewhere they are loved, and Gaia has waited long enough to find that place. Have you ever rescued or adopted a dog who came from a difficult situation?